Get your ex back fast. Hello, guys. I'm Coach Steven, and thank you for joining me today on today's episode of Love Advice TV. I'm here joined by the mastermind, Coach Alex. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you, Steven. Hi, everyone.
So, guys, today we are going to discuss the topic of getting your ex back fast. Now, here with myexagain.com, we are always we preach more often to take your time and to enjoy the process of getting your ex back and to go through the process and not try to circumvent it or skip over it. But sometimes there is an opportunity and a possibility of getting your ex back fast. And sometimes a lot of clients, a lot of people, they don't want to wait. They just want it. They just want their ex back right now. So, Coach Alex, what do you say about getting your ex back fast? Is it better to try your best to get what you want as soon as possible, or to wait?
For sure, it's really important for you to wait and to change. But most of the time, as you said, after a breakup, we want to get back together as fast as possible.
Right.
And if you're watching this video, I just want to give you some actions that you can do right now to make sure that maybe your ex will open a window. What do I mean by that? After a breakup, the only one thing that your ex wants to know is that you have changed and you have understood the situation. So what the breakup occurs. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really important for you to use 4 words. The first one is electroshock. So you should tell your ex that this situation brings you the electroshock that he or she was waiting for.
Like a kick in the ass, right?
Exactly. The second word is about the present moment. What does it mean? Most of the time, when a breakup occurs, that means your relationship was not enough good. Your relationship didn't bring enough happiness. So if you can enjoy the present moment, that will surprise your ex. And we want to surprise, because if you want to go fast in the process of getting back your ex, you need to always surprise him or her. So first word is electroshock. Second word is enjoy the present moment. The third word is it's difficult to translate from French to English, but I need to enjoy the life. I want to enjoy the life, and I don't want to lose my time, because I have the feeling that we have lost couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years. It depends on the strength of your relationship, not strength. The
longevity.
Yeah, because it depends on the longevity of your relationship. But this is something really important. And the last word, which is really important, you will always say that you just understood so much that you don't want to get back together, but you want to reattract each other. You want to take the time that he or she needs. So it's just 4 ideas that are really important. The first one is, damn, I realized everything. I want to enjoy the moment. I want also to tell you that now I don't want to miss sometimes. It's really important for me to be happy right now, but I will give you the time that you need. It's really important because like this, your ex will think that you can understand each other. Mm-hmm. And then the process will be fast, but you can reconnect to each other right now, which is what you want.
So, Coach Alex, so if you are receiving a little bit of pushback from an ex, where they are finding it very difficult to believe that this electroshock that you speak of really cemented in a person's brain, right? That it took effect. How would you counteract that?
I think it's really important for you to understand that it's about big actions. So I will give you some example. I've coached someone, it was in Europe. He was like a big entrepreneur, making millions online. And he told me my wife left me and I don't know what to do. I want to get back fast with her. It was I don't want to lose time because I know that she can forget about me. And I told him it's time now to do some big actions. So he started to do yoga, thing that he never did before because he was really pragmatic. It was not really enough. So I told him, now it's time that you need to change your appearance because this is the first thing that we can see. Change your appearance, change your pictures on your social network, and do some actions really strange. And he did, yoga was not enough. So he did a retreat. It's a meditation retreat where you cannot talk to anyone during 10 days. And after that, he has the proof that he has changed. So the counter attack is always what did you do? It's always about pragmatic actions that you need to do. Make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense, Alex. So, what would you say are some of the perils or some of the things for somebody to watch out so that they don't get ahead of themselves too fast or get ahead of themselves or put too much pressure on an ex in trying to get them back fast?
I think it was about my last advice that I gave you, because if you can tell your ex, but I don't want to put pressure on you, take the time that you want. Like you are unconsciously telling them that we should get back together right now. Why not? But you are not pushy, you know?
Right.
So it's always try to hide your real intention and tell them that you have seen that I've changed. That will give you the time that you want.
Okay.
Why we do that? Because we want to put in our mind that you have changed. But if they want some time, that's okay. Because we just want to reconnect, okay? Getting back with someone fast, it's not always easy. And we don't want to do some mistakes that, that will just ruin your chances to get back together.
Right. So, would you say that if there is an option for a person to choose whether to get back with their ex fast or to take your time, would you more often than not advise them to take their time?
I will, you know what? I will just advise them to do an action right now. Like, do something because you want to get back fast. Do it. But don't do something that can ruin your chances in the future. So we can try this forwards, like step, like with a text message, even with an email. Not the letter, because we want to use the letter, maybe later if you have some trouble.
And it actually takes time for
Exactly.
the letter to get there nowadays. So
Exactly. So we want to start with a big action right now. And I told them, if it's not working, then we will take our time. But I don't want you to have any regret. Maybe we can just get back fast. So let's do it right now.
So it's important that in this process of getting your ex back fast, that you don't lose sight of the long-term picture.
Exactly.
It's not worth losing that long-term vision for the sake of immediate gratification right now and immediate successes if it's going to ruin things or just make things not as good as they can be in the long run.
Exactly. That's why I'm telling you this, because I think we need to do a coaching session sometime when we want to do some action that we will not regret in the future. We can do like a fast process of getting back together. And if it's not working, then we go on the long term. But the important thing is not to do something that we would regret after. Right. And it's easy to do it if you are not like with a coach, if you don't have someone who is here to help you understand what you can do and what you cannot do and why. This is important.
So there are always going to be some nuances that we need to pay attention to. And would you say that if you are trying to achieve immediate results, that it's even more important for you it's even more necessary to have more focus than, let's say, just taking your time? It's just easier it's easier to make mistakes if you're trying to move that fast.
Exactly, because emotions are still here, Yeah. When you take your time, you can control your emotions. When you want to go fast, it means that you are scared to lose the one that you love forever. Yeah. And at this moment, you can make some mistakes. You can do some action that you will regret in the future. Yeah. And this is why I'm telling you, by having someone on your side or by just understanding that your actions today can be a bad choice for the future, you will understand a lot about the process and what action you can do right now. Because if you want to get back fast, you need to realize that it cannot happen. What happened at this moment? You should look at the long-term goal.
Right. So it's important that people realize that the only thing that's putting this pressure on the time limit is themselves.
Exactly.
Right. So pay attention to that, guys. Even though you want to get back with your ex fast, doesn't necessarily. You need to make a choice. You need to be mindful as to whether you putting this pressure on yourself is even good for you and good for your entire well-being and good for your psyche and your emotions. So be mindful of that, guys.
Yes, exactly. So if you have any question, feel free to ask us in the comments below. We will be here to answer every single question. And also give us a like and subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel, because we're here every single day to provide you some tips that works. I want to insist on this. When I give you some advice that I've shared with 20,000 people before you in a private coaching in France, but also all over the world. So these actions can work for you. Please just don't do some mistakes, because it's hard after that to find the good solutions when you made some mistakes before.
Yeah, guys, if you're looking for somebody to be in your corner during this time and to, somebody to be in the war room with you, to be in the trenches with you as you go through this, click on the link below, withmyexagain.com/coaching, and we'll be here for you guys, all right? Till next time, thank you for joining us and take it easy.
Bye bye, guys.